everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Dizzy Dokuro is a female English VTuber with FaZe Connect's second wave. And why are we talking about her? Well, she's accused of throwing out a racist dog whistle. For people who don't know what a racist dog whistle is, it is this. It is a coded, suggestive phrase or message used in political or social discourse to appeal to a specific group. In this case, people who are racist against a certain group of people. Why are they doing this? Because some people just don't have anything else to do in their time, and they decide that what they're going to do is they're going to continue, hating on FaZe Connect. And yes, there are some reasons to dislike the way that they reacted to Jelly Hoshiyumi's thing, but now that they were able to get, for example, some people think that the antis were the ones that were able to get Clara to leave because of some things that she allegedly did on her IRL. Now they're trying to do the kind of the same thing with Dizzy, it looks like. And FaZe Connect is the company, the Canadian-based company, I believe it is in Vancouver, Canada, that has, Jelly, Clara, Dizzy Dokuro, Lumi, and all these other people that have been attacked in the past. So this is, of course, through Twitter and through VTuber Drama, which is a place where, yes, some people do schizo posts. Reddit is a place where people schizo post. Let's take a look at what they're saying this time and what they're accusing her of. Let's take a look here. It says, FaZe member Dizzy Dokuro dog whistling found on Twitter. Here we go.
Request a return to a trailer. Crimes: assault, drug possession, DUI, tax evasion. Don't know why she's here. Don't know why she's here. Don't know why she's here. That's just, typical stuff. And
they took this typical stuff, like I said, as a racist dog whistle, which they meant, what they meant is that these are low-level crimes. These aren't huge crimes. These aren't things that, well, other than, like, assault. Assault is a pretty big crime. But it's like, she's saying they're just regular stuff that, yes, other than, the actual game ending of somebody, actual assault, SA, and that type of thing. I think maybe she glossed over the assault part a little too much. But, yeah, everything else, the possession, DUI, and tax evasion. DUI is a little bit extra, in my opinion, but that's where I disagree with her. DUI is extra because you could actually hurt somebody with that. But tax evasion and possession are the ones that are kind of just like, meh. And I think she was just doing it as kind of like a bit. And not like, she's like, it's not, these aren't serious crimes. I've done serious crimes or something like that. So, but the people here took it as it being quote unquote typical, as in typical for people of color. I don't know how. See, the thing is, let me just be very honest with you. When people go this far, it is more a reflection on their thoughts than it is a damage or showing something negative of an indictment, as I would say, on Dizzy Dokuro in this case. Chronicle Online, and even I don't get this one. Road Stray says, what I'm getting at from this post, Dizzy, tax evasion, drugs, and yelling at paparazzi like every celebrity shouldn't land you in a group with people who actually, like I said, game-ended people. That's everyday crimes. Who cares? OP, Dizzy is this who claims that black people all commit crimes every day. In racist mode, black people can't do tax evasion and sarcasm. I dislike FaZe a lot, but you are being stupid, OP. She said nothing wrong here. She is right, if anything. Tax evasion and getting drunk are not crimes on the same level as supervillains and game enders. And yes, very true. They're not quite, even like the assaults and DUI, that like other people here have ended the lives of many and ended the lives of people in violent ways. With supervillains, they do that. So honestly, it's pretty weak, especially since there's a whole part where she gets triggered about DEI like 10 minutes before this. I don't F with FaZe since their talent audience is full of edgy teenagers and people who, are racist as well, according to them, according to these people. But I don't think it's worth pulling clips from months ago unless something's really damning. She's saying this because notably some of these mother effers are, these people and have caused heavy amounts of damage to society. When she says typical stuff, she's referencing to how most of the criminals in Dispatch do the same S and never made the cut to the team. Edit. I want to also add how OP specifically picked this moment to call out, despite the fact that there are two other women of color that she had to look at, and magically Any joke or statement about black people or Mexicans is notably void. Because, yeah, some of these people, like right here, look like a Latino. So, yeah. And there are other people of color. So, yes. And it says, so instead of actually calling out racist VTubers, like these people, again, we're a VTuber drama. So they see these people as racist as well. OP is grasping at straws and clipping at every out of context moments to paint someone as racist. It says here, I guess his face anti-sub now. No sauce again. This is holding streamers accountable to the cheap drive-by to profit off of previous dramas. Hello, dispatch. This is the actual timestamp, 201:30. Actual context profile of Prism shows her as having the appearance of Lady Gaga, 1.3 million followers, being a big star, having the behavior of a diva. Dizzy reads her whole profile, reads music snob, highly dramatic, consistently requests return of her trailer, movie star leaving the set, going back to their trailer. This is what comes to be a list of assault, drug possession, tax evasion, and yeah, it goes through the whole thing. Drug possession is a friggin' celebrity crime, which leads to last crime on the list, tax evasion. You need to pay a lot of taxes for the first place to take risk of evading them. So yeah, that's what she's focusing on. She's focusing on these things there. The assault in this case was slapping a security guard at a club while drunk. It's that's regular star stuff. That's what she means. Regular diva stuff, regular star stuff, not the kind of stuff to get you on a list with supervillains who have ended sometimes cities and things like that. DUI, only suspends their driving license. Drug possession is a baggy of blow when you're rich. Tax evasion is, of course, you have to be rich. So that type of thing. They're saying it's not as serious as it seems. And for me, this is definitely a stretch. This is where you have to be careful and check yourself. I was going to say check yourself before you wreck yourself, but that's kind of stupid. But you have to check your own thoughts and, well, check your biases, really, is what I'm trying to say. You have to check your biases, and here this person really dislikes Face Connect and really wants to make everybody into some bad guy in Face Connect. They were reaching, and other people, luckily, called them out on it. There is a very serious problem going on right now in Japan, at least when it comes to antis of Hololive, at least this person here, and shout out to the people who do let me know about these issues. It says, warning here from Kaneki, says, warning, it has come to light that the man who is a leader of a Hololive anti-Discord group who was planning to harm people carrying Hololive merchandise in Tokyo. If you see this face, leave the area immediately. If you are followed, seek help and report it to the police. This is scary, especially since I was in Tokyo. Luckily, this is this year. I was in Tokyo in January from the 17th to the 25th, and I was carrying Hololive merchandise. I was carrying in a big bag that said Hololive Productions, because I went to the pop-up shop that they had in Tokyo Station, in the Tokyo subway station. So, this is very scary for me, because I'm like, this could have been somebody that would have attacked me, especially number one, I'm a foreigner, which made me even more susceptible to these things. Number two, like I said, big old sign saying Hololive Productions on the side of my freaking, on the bag, the tote bag that I was carrying, that they give you a bag to carry your stuff. And it all said Hololive Productions, so it was a big one. I brought it back home. It's amazing. Love it. But yeah, that's scary. And we continue here with the actual post. The man, leader of Hololive anti-Discord group. And it says, if you're followed, the same thing is saying here. And they are showing the face of the person. These are the posts of the person. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. These people are self-centered. They're very egotistical. They think that they're doing something great. They think that they're on some big crusade or something as a Hololive anti. And of course, there's the Discord group stuff here and other different posts. Let's take a look at something that Rima put out. It says, user reports that alleged leader of Hololive anti group. User wants people to seek staff help and contact the police if you are followed. So basically, planning to target people in Tokyo, as I mentioned before. He and his associates are also being discussed as possible suspects in the recent Suisei Live incident, where fans' goods and Ita bags were trampled. Ita bags is like kind of like where you put goods there. In response, fit Hololive fans are jokingly posting selfies with their merch and martial art medals with captions like, they're gonna attack me? Violence is terrible. And send help! And, as like sarcastically. And the support has been tremendous. This community is so cool. Let's take a look here. This person here is like, whoa! If you have Holo merch, you get attacked? Teke-chan, that's scary. I can't walk around Akihabara. Third dan in Judo, second dan in Aikido, first dan in Taekwondo, blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, 10 years in kickboxing, Taekwondo light heavyweight All Japan best 8, Jiu-Jitsu heavyweight All Japan 3rd place. Even Teke-san, who is MMA and Jiu-Jitsu now, might get attacked. help me. And then you have Suisei stuff back there, because like I said, Suisei was attacked. Suisei's people with Suisei merch were getting stopped. Like the merch itself was getting stopped. And this is another person here. Wow, just for having merch I get attacked? Violence is scary. And here, I just attached a Koyo-chan to my smartphone the other day. And now, basically, it's Koyori. It's Koyori from Holo X, the 6th generation of Hololive. And I am going to show you more posts, of course. People down here are saying, Culture Dragon, the way people say stuff on the internet, talk like antis, think they're tough on social media, but just shows who they truly are. Don't really agree with violence, though, even if it's my job. Like, here you go. More people like, this is Aki Rose. A lot of Aki Rose stuff, actually. That's cool. The rose tie. Nice. And you have more Aki Rose merch with Ali in the background. It looks like Muna and Yofi as well. That's very cool. It's like, you look amazing, Jimmy. Oh, this is Jimmy. It's Jimmy Weeb Shooter. Jimmy Weeb Shooter is a big fan of Hololive, and they have actually done stuff. I think they did something to celebrate Aki Rose's 1 million that she reached, the milestone she reached late last year. Don't agree with violence in the OP suggests not engaging as the perpetrators might pretend they got attacked. Reporting to the authorities is the best way to do it. Dude, I was just talking about hiring jacked muscular dudes and dressing them up in holo merch in another tweet. If you want to seem like a Takodachi, they are ripped. Yeah, Takodachis are ripped. And rose tie as well. Rose ties, you've seen some ripped ass rose ties in like HoloFest and stuff. Well, good luck trying to attack Euphoria from the Hololive community on Reddit. And Yofi Crossdresser fought an actual, or like basically an action in Nijin convention comic frontier pickpocket. Find an actual pickpocket, like stopped them. Someone was trying to pick someone's pocket, and they actually fought them. So yeah, I mean, violence is never good. I'm just gonna be like that. Violence is never good. It's supposed to might be a trigger for me to start lifting because damn, they're all ripped. Exactly. You have to get on their level. You have to get them gains, bruh. And then he go, if he tries me, says, hablas como si me fueras a aguantar en vergazo. Basically saying it's like, you talk as if you're gonna last in a fight. Me leaving a store with a Caillou happy on. Got the ambulance, but not for me. And this was a parody. This was like an actual comedy show, I believe. I don't know if I'm gonna cause an international incident over weeb stuff. I'm gonna make it worth my while. And again, people saying the same thing here. We'll get them for sure. Ozora police. And we're going to continue on with more stuff. This guy, along with his buddies, now under suspicion for being involved in the incident where fans' goods and paying bags, and the bags were trampled on at Hoshimachi Suisei's live show. Hoshimachi Suisei, of course, being a member of Hololive, a singer in Hololive, who has gotten a lot of popularity and a lot of, positive stuff for the things that she's done, the music that she's made recently. Continuing here, this has been shared around. Tachi recent updates. Outlook account on the note author posting a former cover employee posted an error. Shiraken Shirakami Construction, while exposing fake news and defamation, has been disclosed. Uzu self-destructs against VTuber Maria, aka VTuber Buddha, Virtual Buddha, leading to a court case in America. So that's some stuff in Japanese there. That, of course, unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese, but it's here. And they continue on here. I've got some information to some extent, but if you know anything, feel free to DM me. Here, by the way, this is the kind of group it is. These are people, of course, in a Japanese group, saying a lot of hateful things towards Hololive members and towards the Hololive community. Right now, this guy's making a completely off-base excuse that he's not anti-Hololive anymore and be anti-VTuber, but anti-VTuber. But the evidence that he's been targeting Hololive specifically has been compiled by some dedicated folks. The group's infighting play pretend feels like a sloppy little skit, too. So that's where we're going to leave it for now. And yes, whenever you see something like this, whenever you are a victim of this, unfortunately, the best way to do this is going to the police, because being violent yourself only drops you to their level. Now, there's a difference. If it's self-defense, if you are defending yourself from attack, then if you are actually being grabbed or something like that and there's no one around, you have to defend yourself. Be as violent as you freaking can. Hit them in the nose, poke their eyes, do something. But if you see someone like this and you think you are going to be attacked, go to the police officer, ask for help, scream help, do something like that in order to prevent the violent act from starting in the first place. Of course, be safe, everybody. And like I said, this is even scarier for me because I was in Tokyo. I was just walking around with Hololive merch. I was walking around with a Hololive bag that had my merch in there. I would have been devastated if someone would have damaged the goods or attacked me, of course. But yeah, it would have really been bad, especially since I'm a foreigner. I stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm a Latino in Japan. I stuck out like a sore thumb. So please be safe, though, everybody. Anybody who's in Japan who watches this, please be safe. Onomachi Haruka is a VTuber from Nijisanji. She is an old school VTuber. She's been here for a long time, since about 2019. She had decided to graduate for her own specific reasons. And of course, Nijisanji is going to do what they always do. They always end up Nijisanji being under any color. They do what they always do, which is once they are graduated, they do end up protecting the stuff here. They end up protecting everything that she has written. They have a couple of things here, not every single thing that she's done. I guess she chose which things were going to remain. Some of her shorts still remain as well. Some of her videos remain as well, like some old school videos, mainly the covers that she did. And any live streams that she did, like the last one was an ASMR 13 days ago. So anything she's done recently, anything she did with her graduation is no longer there. And it is very unfortunate that this happens because, well, it is a removal of everything. But as you know, with large agencies, they tend to do this. Unless the VTuber themselves recommends, wants it to not happen, then yeah. And they're also, mentioning that, the fan club, all those things are going to close down eventually. Let me see if I can find you the original Nijisanji tweet about her graduation. And I found nothing. It seems like it is a quiet graduation. Not a bad quiet graduation where like you're shown out the back door, but more a graduation where, people are going to just let you be, let you go and do your own thing. It probably ended up being a positive thing either way, because now she can do what she wants to do outside. It's just the contract probably was most likely not renewed. There were no issues, and Nijisanji didn't feel the need to point out that she was graduating. I checked Nijisanji JP, was not able to find it. So yeah, it's one of those things that did end up happening. I do wish her the best on whatever she's going to do in her PL, and I wish her community to be able to find her again if they want to. Bae, or hakos baelz as her official name is a part of Hololive EN Council, their second generation, which now is Hololive EN Promise. And right now, the only ones who remain are her and Crony, and I believe that's actually it. Her and Crony and Iris, because Iris joined Promise. Iris was part of Project Hope before, now joined Promise. It says hakos baelz, birthday live 2026. Another year, another birthday live, but in return, the rat may have cooked the hardest. New 3D outfit, new song, and guest performances. Be there or be square. It's going to be on February 28th, 12 p.m. JST, Recolor 3D Live. And they have announced a couple of guests, revealing the first round of guests. First guests are here, Mori Calliope and Takane Louie. Sorry, Takane Louie. You'll definitely come to watch. Recolored. And the next group is guest revealing the second round of guests, Kureji Ali and Kobo Kanadu from Hololive ID. And people here, recolor. Ali was unexpected, but I'm happy that ID group is coming. This is going to be fun again. Ali and Kobo-chan, JP IDEN all together. Ali and Kobo down here for Callie. It says, Louis Nez was expecting Callie, but having Louis there as well. I'm so happy. Every guest is going to be lit. Can't wait to watch the BD live from Bae. Good thing she drew the arrows, because if not, you wouldn't know who's there. You wouldn't know which one's which. But still, big congratulations for her on this one, because as you know, Bae and the girls, they always put a lot of effort into everything they do. Whether it be JP, ID, EN, the boys as well, they all do a lot of work for this. Bae has taken it to the next level with a lot of her dancing. If you've seen any of her lives before, her recent lives before, recent live streams or concerts or anything like that, you would have 3D lives. If you see any of those, you would know that she does a lot of work for dancing. She does a lot of choreography work, a lot of good, that type of stuff. She does her own stuff. It's amazing. I'm definitely going to try to watch this, and I will cover it when it does happen. And again, I always do this. I always find a way to do this one way or another. There are more guests revealed now. In the third round of guests, we have Astelletta and Kanada Izuru, who is the brat Astelletta and Kanada Izuru there. Nice seeing some of the boys joining as well. Guests from Hollow Stars 2. That's so luxurious. Feels like Dreamcatcher days. Huh. I don't really know much about the interaction with Izuru-san, but with Astel, I think we only played Apex together once or twice. That was totally unexpected. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. So, the boys are joining in as well. That's just, we are.
You're gonna fucking get sick, if not die. Good flavor, you'll like it. The embalming fluid tastes like
Also,
sweet, tasty.
Froggy, just fucking turn it into jerky.
Wait, turn the people? Are we back on the people
No,
still? Or are
not
we doing...
people, the fucking frog.
Make a frog into jerky.
Just
Yeah,
do jerky.
just do
dude.
jerky, I feel
It's
like
basically the
that's
fucking
Just
it's what
jerk
you
it.
want, but like legal.
So you just wait. So
That's
I
the
just
answer to everything. The answer to all of those problems, when you're wondering what a mummy tastes like, when you're wondering about how all these other things taste like, you just jerk it. You jerk the meat. You make sure when you jerk the meat, you can get a good flavor in there. Just make sure to jerk it as hard as you can, as properly as you can, and make sure the meat tastes delicious afterwards. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.